The wife of Republican presidential candidate Bob Dole is on the campaign trail tonight in Northern California. This morning, Elizabeth Dole visited Sacramento. She then traveled to Oakdale after touring the Bay Area. She's in Stanislaus County to talk with farmers tonight. Political reporter Greg Larsen is live in Oakdale now with details. Greg?
Kelly, Elizabeth Dole chose, well, the hottest day of the year so far, I guess, or pretty close to it, to come here to California, to Oakdale, to talk to farmers in an open-air arena with just a tent to keep everybody shaded from the sun. Perhaps she chose the right day to come here to try to heat up Bob Dole's struggling campaign in the Golden State.
Oakdale, California is farm country, and when folks around here come out in the midday sun for a political rally in temperatures around 100 degrees, they know the issues they want to hear about.
To do something about stopping the crime and punishing the criminal.
I'd like to know, about Social Security and retirement.
What we're going to do about some of these problems with our agriculture today and our taxes.
Oh, Bob Dole's going to beat Clinton in '96.
Just that, nothing particular?
That's what we want to hear.
The next First Lady, Elizabeth Dole.
Thank you, Ann. Thank you.
And Elizabeth Dole didn't disappoint, touting Bob Dole's views on just about everything from crime to traditional values. And of course, here in Oakdale, she talked about agriculture.
Bob Dole has been very much concerned about the fact that grazing fees were increased without input from the Congress, that land was locked away, that they'll never be able to just have reasonable development and multi-use management.
Elizabeth Dole is delivering the Bob Dole message to California in a 6-day trip here. Earlier today, she had 2 stops in Sacramento, focusing on the differences between her husband and Bill Clinton and on character.
This election is about the character of America as we move forward into the next century, the vision and the values that will shape America as we move into the next century, and it's about the character of the people who are going to lead us there.
On the heels of Bob Dole's visit here last week, Elizabeth Dole visiting this week is a shot in the arm for Republicans throughout the state.
We're going to fight vigorously for this state, and certainly that can only help our efforts.
We're going to work very hard to win California, so you're going to be seeing a lot of both of us out here.
And that seems to be the main message of Elizabeth Dole's visit this week and Bob Dole's visit last week, that they are indeed going to fight for California, unlike George Bush in 1992, who wrote off the state to Bill Clinton early on. She had 2 other messages really for the Bob Dole campaign here. One is on character. You can see that issue coming up a lot, trying to compare Bob Dole's character with Bill Clinton's character and just the differences between the 2 men. The differences between Bob Dole's experience with the military, for example. Those things are going to be shown a lot in this campaign if these visits are any judge. Back to you in the studio.
And it's easy to see why she's considered such an asset to the Dole campaign.
She really is, Kelly. She's very smooth, very easy. She puts on a wireless mic from the minute she arrives and just works the crowd.
All right, Greg, thank you very much. In Sacramento today, a mass demonstration.